Oh yeah, need that sound. Okay, I'm just kidding. Now I gotta quit that. Or actually put the sound in, one or the other. But yeah, folks, it is that time. I said I would come on and show you what's going on, and it apparently is not bringing the transition over, so bear with me a second. I don't know. Aha, we got it. Dun da da. Yay. Okay, must have been a setting with the new stuff. So yeah, I am on. I told you I would show you some things, tell you some things that are happening, and you're going to kind of want to know some of this. Right now, if you are looking at trying to make a quick amount of gold, it is not the items I am pulling out of this bank right now. No. The items are something different, something that some people kind of did not expect, and I'm going to show you. So, you see these living steel belt buckles? Well, technically, they would only go on low level tunes because, all our eye levels were in the 600s. Well, guess what, guys? They are not anymore. If you notice, it says it can't be applied to an item above 600. Well, with the stat squish, anyone who was up there is now lower. So this means they could put this belt buckle on and get an extra gem slot, which seems to be like a big thing. I mean, it went nuts last night. But it's even better because it wasn't just that makes it happen. So let me show you. Living Steel is what I am pulling up, and yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this until we find the bars itself. Here we go. Ooh, they went down big time. Okay, yesterday these things were going up for a very, very high price. I mean, like 5,000, 6,000, but still, even at that, one bar at over 1,000 gold. So imagine if you went and did a stack and put those puppies up. Let's see, we're going to find a stack here eventually. This is somebody we're going to have to find out who he is and follow him because apparently he does a YouTube video. Also, his name is Kitty Meow Meow, and he's a very good gold. He does good on gold making, so I'd like to learn more from him. Any of you guys know who he is? Send him over my way. Check this out. A stack of 30 on just the living steel alone is 58k. Guys, you could be making some big time gold. Let me post these in and see if I can switch over to my blacksmith so I can show you the mats in that and what kind of gold it is. There is a huge difference because, the item itself you saw was like about 3,500, but the mats alone are even higher. I mean, way higher. Ooh, how much have they got this going for? 96k now. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna switch over to Warlock Holmes, who is, yeah, I know, worst person to have as a blacksmith, and that is a clothy, but I mean, for the most part, it is what I did, and he was my last tune at the time to be able to do a profession, and I thought, okay, I haven't tried this profession yet, so I started working on it. I will say blacksmithing is not the easiest of all the professions in WoW. So here we go. Yeah, I know we need. Okay. So as you can see, we were talking about it. Here is 8 living steel bars. They will go for 8,720 gold if I decided to do that. These are ones that I'm working on right now to make to craft another item. But we're gonna go belt buckle. Okay, so that's all they need is one living steel bar to make a belt. Now, according to this right now, it's saying that the minimum buyout is 499 gold, but that's not exactly what we found. Here's another one. Now, this puppy here is the one that's selling for the most on the auction house right now, even though this is not saying the right price. But the Saronite bars, the Eternal Earth, Eternal Shadow, and Eternal Water are supposedly making a big time hit on the auction house. So we're going to actually go to the auction house and take a look at it, because I wanted to show you this, and I think you guys would be amazed. This is, I don't know if I would call this an exploit. If it is, it's up to you if you want to jump on that or not. I have not done it yet. As you saw, I had 8 bars sitting there. I mean, it's your choice. It really is. But if they decide, oh, hey, this is a problem, and they decide to come after some people, you got to get worried. You have to wonder which way you're going to go with that. And so I don't know how I feel about it yet, but in all honesty, okay, here's a 110 tune. Obviously, his belt would have been way over 600. So what is the belt now? 180. And so you see where the belt buckle, even the one that I was just showing you, let's see, bring that back up. Belts buckle, even this one here would fit for anything lower than 300. So the people could make these and use them on just those items alone. So you got an opportunity to make some gold here through this. So here we go. We're going to go in here again. We're going to go belts buckle, and that's the living steel one, which is actually going to be the first one up there. There's the ebon steel belt buckle, which you can see is going for, oh, that was the top, or where it started, starting at just say close to 4K. And then the eternal one that I just showed you, 4,000 as well. Okay, so what were our mats? Well, here's one of my secrets of what I do to check for mats. You can actually, here's a cool thing with TSM. If you go to TSM and you say you want to do the belt buckle, so we're going to look up belt buckle. Oop, yeah, that's not working. Let's try this again. Oh, yeah, I see what it's doing. Wrong one. Click search. Belt buckle. Okay, so then you come to this one. And let's say we're going to craft one. So we'll hit it as a Q. And then we come over here and we're going to go to no, that's not right. We're going to go create, but it should let me Q. They might have it shut down, but you used to be able to hit Q and then create, and then it would give you an opportunity to go and look for the items. So since we can't do that, one other way I do things, oops, is I go down here and I will put the items in so I can actually pull them up on the auction house. Okay, so see, I put them in a say, and I'm sure somebody's going to look at that and say, what do you want to know? Usually happens. But you just click that and then it brings it up on your item, and there you go. Saronite bar last night, as you can see, was going, and I do mean, well, technically early this morning, but I do mean they were going for a pretty decent price. Here's Taliesin, who's putting up 5 for 26.68, but as of now, because other people knew about it, it's going up for a lower price. Let's take a look at elemental earth, earth, 75 gold. So see, there was this moment last night, or early this morning, however you want to call it, that these suckers were going out for a high price. Currently 10 for 14.99. I mean, I could literally make a bunch of these belt buckles and probably make some gold off of it, actually, as we're thinking about that. Because it's only one for each. Let's do that. Let's buy them out. Let's go to elemental water. Let's get those 5. Let's go elemental earth. Remember what I say, people are lazy, they don't want to do the buy the little stacks. Yeah, well, I'm kind of proving that right now. And then let's go back to Saronite bars, search. And first stack, first, I'll buy that stack. I'm looking at the stacks, so bear with me a second. See, look at this. 20 for that. I actually would do better. So, okay, so now we bought all of them. You know what it takes to do that. And we're going to go ahead and open all the mail. And now, here we go. See, now it'll let me create it. I think right now it's broken because you would have the opportunity to put more in there, but let's go create all. Go. So they're going for 998 gold according to that, but we'll find out when he doesn't want to do them all at one shot. What the heck? Alright, let's do this again. Now here's a question. We know that these living steel ones, well, let's go back and I'll tell you what, let's craft one. Okay, and I also want to... Oh, that's ghost iron bars. Ah, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. And the reason I did that was because I want to see if, and I know I'm talking to myself, what can I say, but I want to double check our prices on those belt buckles, and as you can see, they are, search, going for a really decent price. Will they sell? Probably. Kitty Meow Meow is doing what he can to be the top there. So let's do this. We're going to go to TSM, and we're going to go to the features here, and we're going to create... okay, my non-stackable is good, so it should split them up. So we're going to find our belt buckles. There we go. We're going to put that one and that one. And we're going to add them over, close. And now we're going to auction those puppies off. And what this will do is it'll put it 1 copper under his price. No, we don't want Saronite bar on there. We'll take that off in a minute. See, it's looking through each one, so I'm going to have to go through, because they're on there from other tunes, I'm going to have to go back through and stop those, which is really simple. You just hit the skip button. So, you know, yeah, you don't have to worry about issues of, oh no, you know, but you need to pay attention to that. Very, very much. Pay attention to that, because if you don't, you're going to end up losing your... losing your items up to an auction that you didn't want. So yeah, but as we're doing this, we are going to go post that one. Skip, post. Now there's 4 of them, so you actually are going to have to post each one of our, what did I do, 4 or 5? So you can see. I'm actually going to hang on to one because I want to put it on a tune. And then we're going to skip. And so now all my belt buckles went up. We'll go back to this, and so you can see Warlock Holmes is the lowest priced one. So 16 for this one. Why did it go that low? There's got to be another one up there for that, or my crap broke. But there you go. And we're going to... Okay, mine's under it, but again, this is the one problem when you have to do an add-on after a patch, especially this one. Oh, look, it's Kitty Meow Meow. We're gonna go into TSM. See, it is doing it right by the regional historical settings, but I'm wondering if the settings itself are off, which is a very big possibility. We're going to go trade goods as well and check those. Yeah. But it is saying it should undercut it by 1 copper. Even at this one. And I'm sorry you're having to watch me go through this, but which gets me to wonder why those went so... why those goofed. Now you can come back and look at your auctions, or you can go to the More tab, and it's scanning each one of them for undercuts. Nobody has anything under mine. See? So my 4 and my... Oop, yeah. Come on. Scanning the pages. And my 1. I know he's right there, so I'm wondering if he's going to undercut me while I'm doing this. Or he's going to buy it out and repost it, which there is some people who do that. You know, there's different ways of doing it. And I am typing this as I'm thinking too, but yeah, we're going to call this one Post 8.0 Gold Making and More. Yay! Save changes. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. If you haven't gone and liked me and followed me on Facebook, please do so. It is Mortalvamp Gaming. There is a link in the post down below, or in the comments down below, and I am going to give some shout outs today because I've gotten some great comments from people already, which is pretty cool. And you can also, I'm going to check. I'm watching him, right? So I'm wondering, is he going to undercut me? Okay, check for undercuts. Still top 1. Still top 1. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let me go to my email while we're doing this, because I want to give a special shout out to individuals who have actually made comments. I know Tiger Dude has thanked me for doing that. And hopefully I don't slaughter your name, so forgive me if I do. I'm not trying to, but Amenti Has Fallen has also commented on one of the videos and said that for the gold, he's they're doing old enchants, spell threads, and leatherworking. Ooh, spell threads. You know what? That is a very good idea, Amenti, because I forgot about that. I have... tunes, and you got me to, I'm going to go look here in a moment, but leatherworking and embossments, he says they're selling as well at this moment, and he imagines they'll sell even more at the first month of BFA when the alts start getting their go. And that is a very oh, thank you, good video, by the way, thank you very much. So yes, definitely. If you guys get a chance, go check out Amenti Has Fallen. He actually made that comment, or he or she, my bad, has made the comment on the pre 8.0 and gold updates as we're doing the post one. And I know I said I would do it sooner. Yesterday we had the issue of things just constantly crashing. That was the reason why we never, or while I never came on and did that with y'all for that particular reason. Because, well, obviously it was the issue. So he's not undercutting me, which is okay. And the reason I wanted this one extra one, because it's a lower cost one, I wasn't going to put the higher cost one up, but I want to see if it works. You see, your target level is too high. So it is, people are going to buy it by mistake thinking that it's going to work, and it's not going to work. Okay, so this makes me wonder on other parts here. So let's do this. Let's go over to my tailor, who can do some quick spell weave for legs. Where is she? Right there. And let's see if that works. I'm curious if that opportunity is there and people can actually make things work to the, I don't know. I mean, it's just, why is it going up for a sale price and people can buy it? You know, because it does state below a certain item level, and guess what? That item level is technically squished down, and I did say technically, but it could be not. So let's take a look. We are going into here. We're going to go down to Master Spell Weave Eternium Thread. Okay, not a problem. Let's go get some Eternium Thread. Do you like the new layout? This is Blizzard's UI right now. Except for I don't have my Titan panel. For some reason it's not working. But even at that, it just, to me, it feels cleaner than what it was before. Because before everything was just clustered in there and not working, and you want to give up. You don't want to go through and keep playing with that, and I'm in the wrong person. Here he is. Eternium Spell Thread. Yeah, I know, I could just right click it and pull X amount, but okay, now we're going back to that. Let's try, and these were for your pants, so we're going to try one. Target level's too high. I know I kind of want to do that, but let's see. This one was for your pants as well. 136. As you can see, those are going to be 136. 136. What were these? It didn't say. It didn't have one. So, okay. I'm looking only because I'm not 100% sure what we're going to... I don't know. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now I do want to... Oh, I'll just go to my bank. Because there is one other item that I am waiting to release, and I won't put on the auction house until pretty much the week before BFA. Is what I'm going with the guess on. That's the perfect time to do things. I could be wrong, but you never know. Oop, wrong spot. My bank. There we go. Okay, this says they're going for 1835. Let's double check and see if that is correct. Browse, Hexweave bags, search. 1834, so yeah, it's off a little bit, but still. And you can see that some of these people are just put them on, and some of them are going to be coming off in about 2 hours. So it's a market. Oh, let's take a look at the token as well. What is the token's rate going for currently? As we are pulling it up, it has gone up in price. It is 214,000. Yeah, that's getting up there, isn't it? Okay, there is one other issue I wanted to mention, because remember, when you get something like this, all your add-ons stop working, all the different things that you had that you were used to kind of go away. Well, that's never a good thing, right? So I got on yesterday, I came to my mailbox, and of course I couldn't have any of my add-ons working. My TSM wasn't working, my Loot Appraiser wasn't working, even my Postal wasn't working. I mean, everything was just not working. So I literally had to look at the mailbox like this and pull stuff out, and it said it was full, it was full. And then when I got to my gold part, the gold that was made, it said internal error. Internal error. So every one of my gold things that came through said internal error. I have not had a mail back to say whether you got it or not. And I put what I had in here to hopefully see if it would come back. So hopefully I did get it and I just didn't see it, but I don't know. It's something that we'll have to look at. The mounts, as you can see, are slowly going back up. But my big money maker on a pet right now, which is the spine claw crab, and I'm sure it makes more gold on other servers, because the regional market value is 409k. There's 4 auctions on up right now where I'm at, and it's dropped it down to 27. Well, let's double check. I want to make sure, because we know that there's that glitch. You can see Titan panel still doesn't load up, even after doing updates today. Alright, let's take a look at our crab. He is, well, one is up there for 511k, and it's a level 1, which more than likely will not sell. Now, these guys, well, this guy is probably not even going to see a bid, but this guy here, he's got a level 25, which is mine also, and he's got it up for 270k. He could make more gold if he kind of really put it up there, but I'm wondering if he's actually doing it just so he can get his token just by one sale. It never a really good way. It's not good to plan that. Unless you've got the full 30 days to play with the market to do that, then that's up to you. But I really don't think it's a good idea to try to do that, because you're going to have issues. If it doesn't sell, you're coming down to the wire. You're like, oh my God, it's not selling. Oh my God, it's not selling. And then you go and do something crazy, like dropping it as low as you can, and somebody snags it. So yeah. As you can see, I do have stuff up on the auction house. I went ahead and did this and didn't pay attention to how I put it up, because I just let the TSM run it. But then talking to you guys, I found that issue, so I don't know how it's going to work. But you can see right now it says minimum buyout is $29.86, and my price on the auction house is $34.99. I think it's another glitch that we still are getting caught up with, and there's going to be updates and updates and updates. Ooh, here's another thing to look at that I am checking right now. My Trade Skill Master desktop app does say everything is up to date as of 1 p.m. today? No, 2 days ago. What the heck? Okay, there could be our issue. Yeah. So, fun fact, fun question, if any of you guys know, how do you force it to update? My guess is close it out. If you're doing TSM, you're going to have the desktop app You have to have it. Otherwise, you're going to have to click in there every single time and hope that you have the patience to wait for it to automatically upload. Which, I'll be honest, guys, that's just not really a smart way to go. And I'll show you what I mean. So, yeah, it's still telling me everything is up to date as of now, but still not inside my actual window. It says everything's been updated as of 2 days ago. So we're going to their website, BFA patch 8.0 information. And it says to still go through and do the updates through the Twitch app. So if you, I mean, that is the way you update your add-ons now, but it was another one which was really nice, and I think Twitch actually purchased it. But all right, anyway, so we're just going through that, so you can kind of see, but I'm still stoked to see that I've got stuff up, and in doing so, no, we're just gonna skip that. Currently, I have 544K, well, let's just say 545K on the auction house right now. So there's a chance that that will sell one day, and I'll be a little bit richer than what I was before. Amongst all my tunes, I hope to say I have quite a bit of gold, according to what I have, thanks to Altaholic. I have about 224K going on, and I know some of these tunes don't exist anymore, so it's something you have to go back to and fix, but yeah. Anywho, so there you go, folks. What kind of information do I need to show you for stat squishes and issues? Well, let me go to Mortal and I'll walk you through one of them. Mortalvamp. Dun, da, da. Sorry. You know, when you do these videos and you realize you're kind of technically talking to others, but you're also talking to yourself. And you have to have some kind of fun with it, right? Why not? That's the way to do it. So, here we go. The bar's loading up. Oh, first day, oh my god. It was a headache. We didn't get on until late at night. And then even at that, it wasn't stable to stay online. And then, it was pretty much almost you could say the next day, almost before reset time, that there was some stability, but they've shut things down, and I'll show you those here in just a second. They literally shut things down so you can't use those features, and then they've got things that are there that you can use the features of, and so forth. So as you can see, the Guild Finder information is unavailable, which is a feature that would allow you to it was really cool. I got to see it the first day it came out, and it gives you the chance to do the guild chat, and not only that, but see all the other things. So as you can see here, though, it's just your normal, but that's going to change, okay? So don't worry about that. It's going to be different. But let's go to our talents. And why do you keep... Okay, so I chose Kitty. Oh, something else. Okay. If you have yet to log in since 8.0, sorry. If you have yet to log in since 8.0, then you will be missing some stuff. So let's say you've never run a key on your tune, okay? So, but you know where the box is, right? In your class hall. Well, go to your class hall, open that box, and you're going to get a keystone. One of these bad boys right here. But you're also going to get this, the Awakening Essence. But you're going to get 1,000. So that means you can come to the guy and purchase a legendary. And so it'd be whichever legendary you're looking for on that toon. Now, here's my suggestion, folks. And I got this from another YouTuber, and I think it's a great idea. Because when we start doing the BFA stuff, you're going to get gear that's going to be part of the Azurite build. You know, so as you're putting Azurite into your neck, which is going to be the piece that you start with, the neck piece, then, you know, you'll get other gear you're going to get to choose, like your helm or your chest or what have you. So those legendaries that you would have in those places like the Pride Az and all that, they're going to basically go away. You're not going to be able to use them. Legendaries are going to be great all the way up to 115 to 116 is what I've heard, and then they just basically die. So the suggestion I got was get the ring that allows you to have 2 specs in there. And so that's what I did. I started going through and getting the rings on my toons and getting the double talents, which comes in handy. And so you get to play with that and you get to use it and do whatever you can now until then. So yes, definitely you want to work on that and hopefully make a difference on your toon with that. So talents, though, are in there. You can get in and see it. You can see I have not played with the war mode stuff yet, but each one has its different deal, and the ring should carry over. I didn't think about that. Let's take a look. Let's stop the flying. I'm right there. There we go. Let's take a look. We're going over to Restoration and talents. Soul of the Forest. See, I haven't worked it out, but it is working for Soul of the Forest, so I can actually use one of the other ones within there. So if you end up changing tunes, you can actually, changing specs, you can actually do that. This Tiger Dash, I have been told, is really good. It gives you probably one of the fastest speeds you've ever had as a druid. So you'd want to use that on well, I know they've told me on kitty form is really good, but you know, I mean, between Wild Charge and Renewal, if you're a Resto Druid, and that's what this setup is, you know, it's your choice, because you either jump backwards or you swim speed forward or whatever. But oh, you can actually do it in flight form now. Leap forward, fly to an ally's position. So, you know, I mean, really, it's, and then Renewal is an instant heal. But if you're it heals you only. But if you're already a Resto, you're kind of don't care. So the dash would come in handy. But, you know, yeah, I go through each one, and it's really fun to see if there's any changes, or you can finally create your toon your way. That's what it is. That's why it's called World of Warcraft, right? You create your own Warcraft. So, you know, as you go through it, you can see that each one's going to be different. But I want to kind of come to this guy here. Okay, check it out. The bear form, his whole new stance, you can see he's not stooped down anymore. He is more upright, more bear, you know? I mean, really, grizzly. Hey, I didn't say growl. But you can see what I'm talking about. I mean, they look really nice. And so I'm more stoked with this. I did not like the gorilla bear, or whatever you want to call that other form, because just, yeah, looked like inbreeding gone wrong. But there you go. So that's what's one of my favorite forms. And one final thing, we're going to go back to the Warlock, and I want to show you this because it is so cool. If you have not seen the stuff from the Warlock, oh, okay, they've talked about new animations. They've talked about how they changed the spells, the looks of the spells. I mean, they've changed a lot. This here, I would just, wow. Oh, and I'm not going to be able to do the lock closet for you because you need 3 people in the party to do it. Doggone it. If you ever get a chance to look for somebody who can drop you a lock closet, you are going to be stoked. It is so awesome looking. But for the most part, here is the Sowell for the lock cookies. Take a look at that. Oh, let's get rid of all that. How cool is that? I mean, it does not look the same. Definitely, it's way different. You can see the lock cookie up at the top. I mean, just look at the details on that. And when it goes away, we're going to wait. It's a 2-minute, it sits there for 2 minutes, so bear with it for 2 minutes, but you're going to like what happens as it goes away, because it literally just melts away. And you just, wow. It really is that cool. The only, like I said, the one thing I would really love to show you, and I guess I can't because I don't have the 3 people in party to make it happen, but is the lock closet. And that thing is not the same. It's not your daddy's lock closet, let's put it that way. It is so much nicer. So, yeah, they did a great job on adding new things and changing things up and making it look, I guess, more fun, more, you know, kind of makes you want to play the game a little bit more, you know, because you get to see these awesome images and views. I mean, look at that. You get the little swirl in the pool and stuff. So yeah, it's just really one of those. Seriously, dude? Okay. Do you get it? You can see what I mean. It is so nice looking. So we should be coming to the fade right now, and when it gets ready to go, let me ask you, have you decided what you're doing for BFA and any other ideas for gold making that you think would be a great way to, well, I mean, if you're not going to go for the 5 million mounts, that's fine, but maybe, oh, see, there it goes. Maybe, you know, what are you going to do for other ideas with your gold? I'm curious, what would you use your gold for other than saving it up? Give me comments below. Don't forget to go like the Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel, because why? Well, it is fun to know when new things are coming out and what I've got going on. And yeah, so in that case, let's just let him do the, oh hey, check it out. We have actually sold an Eternal Belt Buckle. Let's see what other ones are, if anything else sold. Before logging out. I mean, it literally just popped up right there. 1 Eternal Belt Buckle. There you go. Living Steel Belt Buckle I'm still waiting for, but there we go. They have sold, 1 has sold, so can't get any better than that. Right? Anywho, on that note, yeah, Warlock Holmes is going to chill by the fire and wish you a good night.